4 points of awakening. So here are 4 little points. I don't really want to call them exercises because they're more like points of view that will help you in your spiritual search, in coming to become the awakened person that you are always meant to be, the person that you actually are right now. First, anchor yourself into the deep past. And I am talking about the past way before civilization, before books started happening. Think about human beings living in the complete natural world. Think about us as fully awake back then, and anchor yourself down into that. And you will find that you are surrounded by reality. Let's take something really, really simple. Grass. Grass is everywhere. It just grows everywhere. Back in deep, deep time, let's say 10,000 years ago, grass was just growing there too. It has come along basically unchanged. It's still just grass beings. Trees are tree beings. Birds are bird beings. Mountains are mountain beings. So all of this nature, all of this life and consciousness that is everywhere is the same exact consciousness that we used to live in as primitive indigenous people. And so many of us, our actual ancestors, have traveled around the world to different places, so that we are now living in places where our actual DNA ancestors did not live. But we are total beings of the land that we're in, because this is the water that we drink and the air that we breathe. And all of these things are totally conscious and anchored into this deep past. So the reason to do this is because it just kind of gives you an anchor into reality. And also when you look into deep, deep, deep time, you realize that we have not been living in a state of division for really that long. So it kind of puts your life totally into perspective. So number 1, anchor yourself into this deep, deep past. Number 2, ask for forgiveness for things that other people have done. That's going to seem very backwards to the advice that we're usually given. But we want to ask for forgiveness for things that other people have done because, first of all, it's really, really hard to admit that we are part of the ongoing destruction that's happening to the world. Our just natural tendency is to put that on other people. And really a lot of the people that we put that on is our kind of immediate ancestors. They're not even here. So ask for forgiveness for the things that other people have done. And this can anchor us into being willing to be here. And you'll notice that asking for this forgiveness includes you in it as well. And it also, without doing this, if you don't do with this, we tend to kind of deny what's going on, and we kind of deny our own way of participating in it. So if you do this consciously, ask for forgiveness for the things that other people have done. And now we can relax into where we are. Back again then into our first point, anchoring ourselves in deep time. Number 3 now becomes possible. Pay attention and know who you are. In non-duality, we so much we focus on the fact that we don't know who we are. But no, pay attention and know who you are. Anchor yourself in that. There are parts of yourself that you know to be you. Anchor and be there and pay attention, because our consciousness was created to be in total attention all the time. They like to say just for our very survival, right? But that's true. When we weren't surrounded by all the luxuries and safety nets of today, we had to pay way closer attention. So our consciousness is designed to pay attention. So pay attention at all times. Keep that attention as wide as you can keep it, and know who you are. You're the one paying attention. You know that to be true. Remember it, remember it. And then this kind of bleeds back into our other 2 points. You're paying attention. Forgive others for what they have done, and anchor yourself into the deep, deep past. And finally, now that you're anchored here and you're paying attention, you can start looking for elder wisdom, because now you are going to be in a place where you can hear it, because you're anchored into that deep, deep past. You've forgiven others for what they have done. You're paying attention. You know who you are. So now you can start finding the elder wisdom that exists. And trust me, once you're in a place to start hearing it, it's everywhere and very beautiful. So your 4 points. Anchor yourself in the deep, deep past. Forgive others for what they have done. Be aware and know who you are, and look for elder wisdom.